Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time to play the Old Tymey Phrase Game. Bananas compiled a bunch of old-timey phrases, things that either old people say or young people that hang around a lot of old people. Stuff like, kick the bucket, a baker's dozen, my dogs are barking, and there's only one rule. You're not supposed to look them up when you're playing, something that one of our callers was suspected of.
What does it mean to herkle-durkle?
What?
Oh, God. Oh, I know this.
You do?
Oh, my God. It was like something like lounging around.
Did you Google this?
I can't believe you got
I
that.
can't believe you got that either.
That is crazy. So if you were sitting around with the main character from Family Matters doing nothing together, would you be herkle-durkle with Urkel? Whoa.
You're just really dorked out right there.
The old-timey phrase game is just moments away. Get ready to load up those phone lines at 760-517-6844. I'm going to head out to the couch. Banana will be there. Brooks will be there. And hopefully we'll be hearing from you to see if you can figure out what some of these weird old phrases mean. Hey, who's this? You're our first caller today.
Hey,
Hey.
What's your name?
it's Danny.
It's Danny from South Arkansas, right?
Yep.
Look at that.
Man, you got some magic powers.
I got some, it's called memory.
I didn't mean you, I meant him for getting through.
Oh, him for getting through? All right. All right, Danny, you ready to...
Wait, is Danny a boy or a girl?
I believe Danny's a boy, but you're not supposed to gender these days, Banana.
Okay, do you want me?
Yeah, you're right. I am a boy.
Okay.
All right, so you wanna get your first question of the day?
Yes, sir.
All right, fire away, Banana.
Okay, if somebody is asking for a cup of joe, what are they referring to?
Cup of coffee.
Ooh,
Wow, got that right off the
right
bat.
off the bat, that was really good. You have anything for us besides your stellar wit and quick answers?
No, but I was wondering if mosquitoes are a big problem in California as they are here in Arkansas.
It's when we moved out here.
Complicated answer.
There were no mosquitoes. We moved from Massachusetts out here and we're like, wow, this is great. There's no mosquitoes. And then all of a sudden, like the last 2 years, did Bill Gates engineer mosquitoes and bring them
It's
to
just you guys' house. I don't have them at my house.
You don't? That's not fair.
That's actually not cool at
I
all.
live like a mile away. So.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Well, we I don't
There
know,
goes
maybe
my theory, because my theory was that when we moved here, California had been in a drought for at least like a decade or two, and then we got all that rain. So I just thought it was like, moisture.
I think it's because you guys live so close to the lagoon over there.
the lagoon
Or
and maybe our
whatever the thing is over there.
maybe our new pool has been bringing some mosquitoes. Why isn't it a little wintry, Danny, to be having a mosquito problem right now?
No, it's very warm in Arkansas, and I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes right now.
Really?
Oh, wow, I would not have known that.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. That's okay. You can yell. You can get excited. Well, thank you for the phone call, Danny. Hey, Banana, do you know which glasses I'm wearing?
Oh, the meta ones?
Yeah, I can figure out the origin of your term. Ready?
Okay.
Hey, Meta, where did the phrase "cup of Joe" come from? It's going to tell me. It says the phrase "cup of Joe" originated. Oh, I guess I was
can't talk,
talking.
yeah.
I was talking while it was talking.
I could hear it kind of.
You could hear. Okay, maybe I'll let it tell it instead of I'll say, "Hey Meta, where did the phrase "cup of Joe" come from?"
I couldn't find any information on the origin of raised cup of joe.
Wow, that's just it's not great at listening. Hey Meta, where did the phrase "cup of Joe" come from?
The phrase cup of joe originated from Secretary of the Navy Josephus Joe Daniels,
Ooh, not
who
allowed
banned
alcohol.
alcohol on naval
Oh.
vessels in 1914.
All right, so Banana knew this one, but I was letting the robot lady tell
Sounds
me.
like a negative connotation there.
Yeah, so the only thing,
Sarcastic.
so the strongest thing that anybody could have on that ship was a cup of coffee.
I would assume you don't want a bunch of sailors sailing around like on vodka and rum and stuff, right?
You ever
It's
heard
not-
of the term the drunken sailor?
Yeah, but I mean that's like pirate days. I don't think you want the U.S. naval force flying around all wasted, right?
I mean, I don't know.
You can have a drink at the end of the day.
Probably kills off the scurvy. I don't know.
Kills off the scurvy. I think you need a lemon for that or a lime, not a vodka. A lime in your vodka, maybe that'd help. Anyway, now that I've hung up and freed up the phone lines, we've had Danny call. We're taking your calls 760-517-6844. Dope slap to me to start the day. But who's this?
Hello, I know you're there.
Yeah, someone's here.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
This is Dominic. What's up, Pete?
Dominic, what's going on? We've never spoken before. You sound new. Am I correct?
Yes, we have not spoken, and we have something in common.
What's that?
Do we both used to have Dobermans?
No, we both are blind.
I had a feeling. What part of the country are you calling from?
I had a feeling. Huh?
What part of the country are you calling from?
New York.
Ooh, New York.
State.
All right, you ready to? You want to play the old timey phrase game?
Sure.
All right, Banana, fire away.
Okay, what does the phrase "not playing with a full deck" mean?
Not playing with a full deck?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like the music.
Okay to think, just not to Google.
And then, that was what the whole intro was about.
You're not making the best choices?
No.
No, incorrect. But now, how do we do this? Do we? Since
Well,
Dominic
actually,
is a first timer.
I have my own buzzer sound right here.
Oh yeah.
Let's hear it.
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty.
Yeah, I appreciated that.
That's an excellent buzzer. Do you have enough phrases to give the answers to people when they get them wrong, or do we? Do you have a bunch?
I mean, I can't do it the whole time.
Okay. Well, I got to figure out. It's your game. What are the rules? Should we tell them what it is and then move on, or give it to the next person?
I'll give you another try because you haven't gotten through before, right?
You're gonna give them another phrase.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm also going to tell you what not playing with a full deck is.
Okay.
So if somebody says, "I don't think they're playing with a full deck," that means that they're not cognitively all there, meaning like
We had a couple people in the chat who guessed it correctly.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I'll give ding to the people in the chat.
it just means they're not like maybe they have some mental
Yeah.
challenges, but not like mental health wise, like just
Devil's Advocate says few fries short of a Happy Meal.
I like that one.
I don't think that's like old timey, but
I don't think it is, but it's same meaning, right?
Yeah, I think there's a few phrases that kind of mean the same thing.
Mhm.
All right, Dominic, I'll give you another
So
one.
the people
Go ahead.
in the chat. Good job, you got it right.
Woo!
Dominic comes with sound effects.
He came prepared.
That is
He
pretty
didn't know
good.
the answer, but
No, maybe he doesn't. Did you have a question for us, Dominic, or were you just calling to play?
Well, I didn't want to talk to you about some stuff.
Well,
all right, well, you have another try. I'm going to give you another one, and if you can get it,
Banana's laying
Did
down
you
the
get to
law.
talk to
No
me?
question unless
Yeah.
you get it right.
are you ready?
Oh God, okay.
What does it mean if someone blows a fuse?
Someone what?
I can phrase it different, like be like he blew a fuse.
Blew a fuse?
To blow a
Pull up
fuse.
ChatGPT, man. You'll get all the answers.
Yeah,
No.
that's exactly against the rules.
I am
Bad
not
Brooks.
a cheater.
That's good.
Thank you.
Don't listen to me.
What if I'm like, whoa, whoa,
Okay.
whoa, don't blow a fuse?
I'm sure the whoa, whoa, whoa is really.
You always
bad.
criticize me when I try to give some inflection, and I think it's helpful.
I'm just gonna play some music for a sec. Thinking music.
Don't get angry?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Don't lose your temper.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that was pretty
You
good.
got it.
Yes.
All right, very good. You got the ding. Did the chatters get that one first, Brooks?
No one answered that one.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
all right,
Yep.
Now you can talk to Pete.
all right. Fire away with your question or comment or discussion.
So I have games in playing.
Yeah.
A visual novel, and it's called Poland Wars. Basically, the first part is going to be the 1939 war between Nazi Germany and Soviet Union.
Okay, it's a game. Are you creating it or are you playing it?
I will be creating it.
Oh, and is it a game that blind people will be able to play?
Yes.
All right. I feel
Very nice.
that everything that has the word Nazi in it is really just going to sell great. No problems on Google searching anything with that at all.
Oh God! Now you're making me nervous to publish this.
Maybe just stick with 1939.
Yeah, maybe you might want to pick a different one for your first one. That would. Did Assassin's Creed ever cover that period of time, Brooks, or no?
No.
They didn't?
No,
They-
they've done everything else.
They've
Civil
done Old
War,
West, samurai culture.
Samurai culture is the newest.
All right, Dominic,
We don't learn much European history, honestly.
that's true. But I do feel like if Assassin's Creed steered away from the four-letter word that begins with N and ends with I and has alls in the middle of it, it might not be your best bet to start there.
I mean, they completely failed with their recent one, so
Oh, did
they're
they?
not a great indication of what to cover.
Okay. But any game
Well-
that blind people can play, I think that's pretty awesome.
I have a job for you.
A job for me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I have enough of those
Would
already.
you like to become a voice actor in this game?
Maybe. I don't. It depends on what side I'm
Not
on.
on the Nazi
Am I on
side.
the N?
This man has been in Grand Theft Auto.
I know.
You ask him.
Yeah. How much are you paying?
I was gonna say I have to talk to my agent because that's literally true, but I don't think that Dominic wanted to hear that, and that's a kind of mean response. But yeah, if he's gonna create a game that blind people can play, that's one of the difficult things is where you have parties and groups and you want to break out a game. You always have to be like on my team, and then we have to whisper to each other all
Yeah,
the
and
answers
then I
and stuff.
stink at whispering.
Yeah, we here's Bananas whispering.
Yeah.
No one across the way can hear me. But
Called an Irish whisper.
Irish Whisper. We're actually playing the Old Tymey Phrase game. Now that everything's working, I'm so excited. 760-517-6844. I think we got someone on the line right now. Who's this?
Hey, it's JT here.
Let's go. Did you say JT?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not much. I mean, I've been posting YouTube videos of me talking about the Muppets and film reviews since we last talked.
Do you do any Muppet impersonations?
Hey, well, Kermit the Frog here.
I was gonna guess Kermit. Everyone's got a.
Yeah,
Kermit.
Everybody's got a Kermit.
Me.
I used to do a good. I used to do a good animal.
Yeah.
I have to be kind of loud about it.
Drums.
I was just about to ask if you had a drum
Oh yeah.
sound effect.
I have to pull down my microphone. My animal is yelling. He goes.
That was good.
I feel like I had to not scream that one into
I
the
can do an
microphone.
animal, but when I'm playing drums.
Oh yeah.
That's the only time I can do it.
You probably play like Animal.
I do, yeah.
That's awesome.
Really bad.
A resident drummer over here. All right, you want to play the Old Timey Phrase game, JT?
Yep.
All right, Banana, fire away.
All right. What does the phrase "keeping your cards close to your vest" mean?
Okay, I know half of that. I know keep your cards close means don't tell your secrets.
I mean,
So-
I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
a yes.
Yeah, I mean that's so that's it. You just have like a shortened version
Yeah.
in your head. It's either keep your cards close to your vest or close to your chest. Banana, if you have the origin, you can tell us which one was first.
I don't. It just came up as vest, so
Okay.
I mean, I think vest would be older.
Okay. I feel like I could ask Meta, but it probably doesn't know anything like that. Should I try?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. It is specific to so you're keeping your plans or your intentions or your tactics secret for a strategic advantage. So it's like you're not just keeping a secret. You're gonna use like it's like in maybe a business deal or something. You're not gonna show all of your hands because you want it to be a surprise later.
Well, it came from poker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen it like in like the Solo movie. I've seen like a variation in a lot of like spy movies because there's always a casino in spy movies. Because
Yeah.
why?
That's
'Cause
true.
Of course there is.
Mhm.
Shaken, not stirred. Let me ask. Give me ask and test. I want to test these glasses.
Okay.
Hey Meta, what came first? The phrase "keeping your cards close to your chest" or "keeping your cards close to your vest"?
Cards. The phrase keeping your close to your vest originated first in the mid 1800s.
Hey, she got it.
Wow.
Hey, that was pretty good.
That surprised me.
So vest first, 1800s.
Maybe for the first time you got a phrase wrong. Maybe there is no keeping it close to your chest.
Well, I guess that's possible, but
Can I tell my quick story about the God sent thing?
well, yeah, but JT, I did
Okay,
get
all right,
something
you should
right, so
talk
he
first.
gets
Okay,
he gets a. Did you have a question or something you wanted to talk about for winning your question?
Me, I have a couple of friends of mine. We're making a video game based off a YouTuber. Not you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Which YouTube?
His name is Bruce of the House, the Great Space VTuber Space.
Oh, you told me
Banana,
about.
do you know what VTubing is?
VTuber?
I've
or have
told
you heard of it?
I know what it is.
Yeah,
but
Brooks has
Okay.
told us about it.
Brooks. Okay.
Yeah, it's when
Yeah, because I definitely knew you wouldn't know Pete because it's something for your eyes.
Yeah.
It's an eye
It's
thing.
visual.
But like he's dressed up like a crusader, and think of. Did you ever see Boba Fett?
Yes.
Did you ever see how Boba Fett looks?
Yep.
Okay, think of Boba Fett and mixed with knight armor, and make it more blue.
You mean like Batman's knight armor?
No, not like Batman, but like
Medieval.
traditional knight armor, or
Oh,
like knight,
okay.
but not like not like all of it. Maybe like some shoulder pads and like feet.
Okay. Banana's over
And
here like, check that.
gauntlets.
I'm checking out.
I'm not
As
checked
well
out.
as
I'm just trying to learn.
Okay.
claymore.
So a VTuber is, from what Brooks has explained to me, succinctly Banana, is a person is in front of the camera, but they have a character representation of themselves, and everything they do, the character does.
I do remember Brooks telling me that.
I was getting technical information from I didn't know. It was this girl, and I was getting technical information on how to set up my new computer, and then I later found out that I was getting technical information from a cat.
Yeah.
I did not know it was a cat. But okay, so you're making a video game based on a popular YouTuber who is Boba Fett combined with a knight's armor and wearing blue.
Yeah, I think that's the best way I can describe it to you.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
When's it going to be available?
Probably by 2026, although it is going to be like an RPG, and maybe we can figure out a way to get text to speech in the game.
That would be
You're
helpful.
gonna put it on Steam where
Or
you're
voice acting, so it can like describe things.
Yeah.
Right now, we don't have any money, so we're not planning on voice acting. But maybe we can figure out something with text to speech.
Blasphemy. No voice acting whatsoever. Boo to that.
But this is our first game.
All right.
Oh no.
Well, all right. Good luck with the game. We're going to try and move through because Banana worked hard getting all these phrases. Did you want to tell your phrase that you messed up yesterday? Is that what you were saying?
Oh yeah, so we, if you guys are familiar with the channel extensively, then you know we have a dog named Steve who is a little bit crazy, in a good way. He's a lover.
Oh, we're doing backstory.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, so we have hired somebody to come pick him up, and the lady calls it a field trip. And she picks him up, and he goes and plays with a bunch of other dogs, like 10 other dogs on 2 acres, and they get to go on walks on the whole bit. And I text her that she's a god sent, like something that smells good. And Pete was like, "It's God send."
Oh, you didn't tell me. I thought you just wrote SENT like past tense. You wrote sent like SCENT.
Yes. I asked you how you spell sent, and you told me how to spell it, and then I sent the text.
I know. Oh, well, sent is spelled SENT, like I sent the letter.
Yeah, it was just.
Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, you were way off on that one. Yeah, it's a godsend.
Yeah.
You are a godsend.
Yeah.
You godsend. So you thought the origin of it was like someone smells like heavenly?
Yes. Literally. Like literally.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's good. I hope there's more of those throughout your life. I enjoy those.
I feel like that's the last one that I say wrong.
That's pretty good. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. We're playing the Old Tymey Phrase game. We all get them wrong, apparently. Who's this?
Oh my gosh. Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, oh my gosh. I was in like the last live stream or two. I actually got through this time.
Nice.
Awesome. What's your name?
My name's Darby.
Darby, where are you calling from?
Arizona.
All right.
Nice.
You excited
You want
to
to
play?
know something even funny here? I forgot. I think it was Danny, because like apparently Arkansas is warm right now. You wouldn't believe the weather right now. It's pouring rain.
Oh,
it's
we
been
got
pouring here all
we
day.
got the same thing going on in San Diego. It's been buckets for like a week.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You did you want to play the game with Banana?
Yes.
All
yes,
right.
give me the phrase.
Fire away.
I think this is easy, but I've said that before.
Yeah.
What does it mean if somebody says that someone is two-faced?
Two-faced?
Mm-hmm.
It means like they they might seem like on one side or like on the outside, however you view it, like, oh, this person is really cool and really nice, but then when they flip out of nowhere and like you get that more negative side of them, then that's when people are like, oh, that person is two-faced. Am I right?
Yep,
Yeah,
you got it.
absolutely. Brooks, Batman character that uses that name.
Well, that's his name.
Oh, that's
What's his
cool.
first name?
I do not know.
Bonus points if you got Harvey Two-Face.
Oh.
That's his name. All right, you got it right. Darby, did you have a question or comment, or do you want to talk about something?
I know my brain's a little fried today. I'm a bit sick, but I'll be okay. But I guess like super random question.
Sure.
Have any of you ever played Minecraft before?
I'm going to switch the camera for Instagram and TikTok to the
I
guy on my
actually have.
right. Wait, you have?
But only when I was watching kids, and they were like, "Just play with us." And I'm
Oh,
like,
I did not expect
Yeah,
that.
I've never played it, but I know a lot about it.
Wait, you've never played it, and she has?
I
Yeah.
have with Jack and Tess Burnett.
That's kind of funny. All right. No, I've that was out way after I was not able
More of a
to
Gen Z game.
see games anymore. Is it? So when was it out? Like when was it popular?
Probably like
I
what?
think
Like,
it came out in 2011. I want to say maybe a bit earlier.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to see it. Never. Are you a Minecrafter? There is a game, and I actually got another. Sorry, there's a movie coming out about Minecraft.
Jack Black.
Yeah, and I got to audition
Oh,
for
yeah.
the trailer, and I did not get it. Oh, Jack! I didn't even know that Jack Black is
Yeah,
the
Jack
star.
Black's in it, yeah.
Isn't it?
Why,
Is
do
it?
you, why do you ask if we've played Minecraft? Just curious.
Yeah, I guess I'm just curious. I'm literally playing Minecraft as we speak.
Oh, cool. I like random questions. I think the random things, and then like the random stories, like the kid a couple weeks ago that just called up talking about scuba diving. That took a turn I did not expect. Remember him, Mr. Brooks?
That was the greatest story ever. My impression is that Gen Zers are always playing Minecraft while they're doing other things. That
Yeah.
It's just always in the background.
You
Is that true?
You have to. I lost Darby, but we're gonna.
Darby.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, I feel like the whole generation, but everybody's that way these days. I'm the same way now. Like and I don't think that you've ever watched a show or movie, Banana, and not been on your phone the entire time.
That's not entirely true. I actually used to think that was annoying when other people did it, but I would say in the last 4 years, yes.
That's how everyone is now.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you try and do it all sneaky because obviously I can't see what you're doing on your phone.
Sneaky?
But every once in a while I hear, "Whooping." I was like, hey, are you playing games over there?
I definitely am.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
The-
Wait, let me quiz you.
Okay.
Okay, so back to the whole two-faced thing.
Yeah.
What Roman god do you think it was that phrase came from?
There was a Roman god that Two-Face?
Uh-huh.
Oh, goodness. I've just got a message from my work. They want me to read a promo, and I can't do that right. If anybody from my work is watching, I can't read your promo right now. You're going to have to wait a little while. Roman god... I know that Zeus came out of Kronos' head, which probably split his head in half, but...
Narcissus or whatever that guy's name
That's Greek. Narcissus?
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know, Banana.
different guy.
You got me.
Well, I don't know my Greek god, so I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Janus, maybe? Janus.
Isn't that a shoe brand?
Or Janus? I don't know.
Heard of that.
Janus.
No, no, that was French.
The Greek
sorry.
god who is French.
That was a bit French. But that's where it came from.
Okay.
Because one head was looking like forward, and one head was looking backward, and you like didn't really know if both heads were doing the same
Oh,
thing.
I didn't know. And Cerberus had 6 heads. He's a dog.
I've never heard of that.
The Greek god of the underworld. But all right, I'll have to look up Janus, the French Greek god. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. Let's see who's there. Who's this? I see. Let's see. But what is happening? Is something happening up on the screen?
Yeah.
Flashing.
There's a lot of white bars.
Can you get away from the white bars?
There might be yellow writing.
Are you not able to answer calls?
I need access to the screen.
Okay.
If you can tap on the big white thing. Just click anywhere on the big white thing, or if you want to answer it manually.
I'll answer it manually.
Okay. Hey, who's this? No, but we might have surprised.
There's a bunch of weird X's here. Hold on one second.
Let's kill all those X's.
Okay.
Did it answer?
Looks like you got someone on.
Hello, who's this? What is today?
Let me close this one. Okay. That stop on its own. There's a new call. I'm gonna click the blue button.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, okay. Hey, but now why isn't the we have the person up, which is good, but why isn't the big white thing up?
It's just not waiting.
I don't know.
Anyway, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
Hi. My name's Rohan.
Rohan.
Sick name.
That is a good name. The Riders of Rohan. I believe that's from Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
All right, I bet you it's not really warm with mosquitoes there this time of year.
Nope, no mosquitoes yet.
All right, did you want to play the old timey phrase game?
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
with
Not very
enthusiasm.
sure of it.
what we're doing. Okay, what does it mean if someone says they are crying wolf? Crying wolf.
Somebody told me what it meant before, and I just can't remember what it means.
Do you want to guess?
I believe there's a whole nursery rhyme.
Without
I don't think you're
Googling.
gonna know memes. There's no memes
there's
about
like
crying wolf.
I think there's a book about it.
There is.
Yeah.
All I know is like in the book, a boy was lying to other people that there was a wolf trying to eat his sheep.
You're totally
But-
Googling
Yeah.
this. I'm calling you out. You didn't know it, and now you're.
Oh,
you're
all right.
doing
So,
the details.
and
Yeah,
then
I don't-
boom.
I don't buy it for a second that you didn't look that up.
Called out.
All right. Well, I killed that. Well, look, now the system's back up and working. What is happening? You didn't change anything. It just started working on its own, didn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
More or less.
Well, I'll take it. So anyway, 760-517-6844. Banana deemed that one to have been Googled,
Yeah, I'm sticking with it.
and that was the whole intro to the show was don't Google.
Yeah, you know nothing, and all of a sudden you have all the details.
Yes,
I don't
he's
think so.
telling the whole story. We'll go right to the next caller. Who's this? Ah, come on. Are we? Is it
Oh,
connected,
it's
Brooks?
on hold.
Oh,
What is up with today?
I'll unhold it. There, try now.
Hello?
Hello,
hey, who's this?
I'm Colin.
Colin?
Colin. What's going on?
The much.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, my bad.
What? We're
Colin is
not
home.
running a smooth operation.
No, not at all. Colin, where are you calling from, Colin?
I'm calling from Nashua, New Hampshire.
All right, that's very close to Banana and I's original home territory. You want to play the old timey phrase game?
Sure.
All right, Banana, fire away.
What does the phrase strike while the iron is hot mean?
Isn't it like do something when you can?
Yeah.
Totally
Hey,
is.
yeah, that was very good.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, yeah. It says take advantage of an opportunity while it's still available, which is a more complicated way of saying what you said.
Yeah. Is is there an origin of that, Banana, that you know?
That one, I have so many origins that I jotted down, but that one I don't have.
Ooh, can I ask Meta?
Yeah.
Hey, Meta, where did the phrase strike while the iron is... It just made a sad noise. Could you hear that?
No, you couldn't hear
It
it.
just went boo. Hey, Meta, where does the phrase strike while the iron is hot come from?
The phrase strike while the iron is hot originated from blacksmithing, where it's essential to hammer hot metal immediately before it cools.
I guess
I mean,
that kind of makes
you
sense.
could have guessed that.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
But it's good to get the answer. Did you, congratulations on your victory. Did you have a question for us?
How is it like? How do you get like? How like, is it like difficult getting around as like a blind person?
This is extraordinarily difficult, way more than people think. I think that they put you see the blind people walking around with the canes, and you're like, oh, that's a good substitute. It's really not.
Yeah, like I'm like an autistic person who is very like understanding of people's like abilities and disabilities.
Yeah,
That's great.
it is. That's good. That's having empathy, I guess.
Yeah, and then being able to just apply it to different situations, right? Like, not you guys all have difficulties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different, different things for different people. But yeah, I never really understood how, because even when I started using the cane, I still had the ability to see some stuff in front of me. Like I could even see people coming in the beginning, but I couldn't quite tell like which side of the sidewalk they were going to go to or anything. But now that I can't see anything coming and I've got the stick, It's a big bucket of stress for both Banana and I trying to navigate the world. And I mean, I guess you get used to it over time, but it's still transition time for me, and it's hard.
In a way, I think, I never thought of this until just now, but I always think it's so lucky that if you were going to be blind, you have all the technology right now, right?
Yeah.
But before we all had cell phones, people wouldn't be walking down the sidewalks buried in their phones, and they would actually see your cane. And, I think one of the challenges is that nobody's paying attention to where they're walking.
Yeah, I think that's you've probably experienced that a bunch with me, Brooks, where just people aren't looking at all, and it's like the last minute. Oh crap, there he is.
Yeah, they literally will jump over your stick at the last moment. It's pretty crazy.
It's funny to me that people just need to be on their phones when they're out in the world, even just out and about, and they still need to be on their phones. Let's see if I can actually get a phone call to work right here. It's the Old Tymey Phrase game, 760-517-6844. Who's this? Are they on hold still, Brooks?
Yes, they are.
All right, can you take them off hold for me? Oh, wait, I think I can do it. Did I just do it? All righty there.
Control again.
Hey, I got control. I could explain what I just fixed, but no one cares. You are live. You're on air. Who's this?
Hey, it's me, Dominic again. The line got disconnected.
Oh, no, Dominic, I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, it definitely got disconnected.
That's definitely, I think it just happened again. I think we're having some troubles with your with your particular line, Dominic. It's definitely the phone company.
Where's the gong?
We got to write some, where's the screaming donkey?
Oh, where is
I think he's to the left of my keyboard over there. Do you see the screaming donkey at all? All right. 760-517-6844. Brooks is grabbing the screaming donkey in case we have more issues with the phone lines that we just can't deal with. Hey, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
Oh my God. I've been in line for like 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
It would have been like 7 minutes if I hadn't just had technical problem after technical problem after technical problem. So I apologize. One of these days we'll get it all hammered out. But what was your name again?
My name is Cash.
Cash.
What movie was that when he says, write out the check? My friends call me Cash. Write out the check to Cash.
Yeah, I can't
forget
remember.
what it was. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Southern Oregon right now, out in the desert.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
What did you want to play?
Yeah, it's nice out here.
Yeah, what is it? It's hot in Arkansas. It's freezing in Minnesota. It's raining in Arizona. What do you got in your area?
I have solid frozen snow.
Oh.
Alrighty.
That's not pleasant.
In the desert.
In the desert.
No, it is not.
That's also, does that happen very often?
Oh, yeah. Every winter we get about a foot or so, but normally that's in like middle of December for like a week.
Oh, I would not have
We
thought
don't
the
normally
desert
get it this late.
would get snow.
Last month we got, I think, 4 feet of snow unexpectedly.
Wow.
I want to go ice skating in the desert someday just to say I did it.
That'd be sweet.
I've done it.
Have you?
I've done it. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's funny. Right outside our little dinky town, there's a ice skating rink. We go out there every winter. It's funny.
That's cool.
Yeah, my niece just went ice skating in Tahoe. So.
Fancy pants. Yeah. Bananas and fancy pants.
No, I meant outdoor, not like paid rink or anything.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Did you want to play the old time? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, it's funny because you're ice skating and then you look over and you see desert jackrabbits jumping around and you see coyotes and stuff, and they're just having the time of their lives in the snow. It's funny.
That is interesting. All right, Banana, come up with a phrase for us.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, what does the phrase "no spring chicken" mean? Somebody says somebody
No spring chicken?
Yeah, if somebody says they are no spring chicken.
No spring chicken. That's like, isn't that when someone is like, they're not young anymore, they're like...
It is.
Yeah,
you got it.
That's it.
How you could, like, you're past your prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally got it. Yep.
That's how I felt. The video that I posted yesterday about the Sony camera versus the GoPro camera, where the Sony was showing so much more detail, And Banana had pointed out to me that maybe in these past few years when I haven't been able to see that I've gotten a bunch of wrinkle and age lines. And she basically pointed out to me that I was no spring chicken anymore.
Yeah, they're called crow's feet. Because you're
Mean.
no spring chicken.
So mean.
Yeah.
Did you have
How dare you?
Congratulations on getting that one. How dare you, Banana. Do you have a question for us?
Yeah. Well, yeah, kinda. I do.
Okay.
I've always wanted to ask someone who's blind this question.
Go ahead.
It's kind of an interesting one. So, let's say in the year 2030, doctors come out and they have this magical pill that will cure any blindness for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Only for a week, and you can only take it once throughout your life. My question is, would you take it, and when would you take it? For what reason?
See, I don't generally like the hypotheticals about when I'm going to get my eyesight back, because then it starts getting me down the thought process of how much easier my life would be if I got my eyesight back. And I think I've never been asked a week. People ask me like, would you do it for a day? And I feel like no, because I feel like then it would just, I've worked so hard to be mentally accepting of what's happened to me so far. And it was hard to get to that place. And then to just kind of like be shown everything that I had lost and then have it taken away again, I feel like it would mess me up. I don't know if I'd go for that.
Might like set you back.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I'd just be
Yeah,
super
that
depressed.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Because then I'd like.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Having the that fresh in my mind, like, oh my God, I can see this much. And then having it taken away, like now I have memories of seeing. It's like fond old memories. But one day there and then the next day gone would be really tough, I think.
Yeah. I also have another question. Have you ever thought of learning another language?
I actually, I started to learn, what the heck was I trying to learn? I attempted to learn French for a little while just because I thought it would be like a fun language to speak. And then I realized it was kind of messing with my voice acting. Because I have to, this is, should I just take the call? Because I know it's work.
I think you should take it.
Okay, so I'm going to take this call. Hello.
Hi, Pete. It's Mark Engel at Fox News. How are you?
Should have bleeped that part out. But hey, Mark, we're live broadcasting on air right now, and the phone's been ringing so much. I just decided to take the phone call. We're in the middle of our talk show, but I do realize that you're waiting for something from me. I can get to it. What time is it right now?
5:48.
I can get to it in 14 minutes.
Okay, my apologies. I did not know you were in the middle of your show.
Flip on YouTube. You can see us, and with the delay, you might even be able to hear yourself calling in.
All right, thank you so much. I apologize.
I promise I'll get to it in 14 minutes.
All right.
Thanks, Mark. Bye.
He's got important people calling around, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about it being a nonstop job all the time. They always want me. What time of day is it right now?
It's 5:49.
5:49. And that's fine. You know what? I'm very happy to be employed. I'm very happy to have people that want to pay me to say words out loud. So I'm happy to do it.
You're a lucky man.
I guess I did forget to inform them that the weekly show was going on right now. But you know what? With the way everything's been going right now, why not get a call from my work?
Can I bring it back to the show?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want to hear the origin of the no spring chicken thing?
Sure.
So in the 17th century, chickens that were born in the spring were more valuable than chickens that had endured the winter.
Oh.
And so sometimes like whoever would try to sell you a chicken, be like, it's a spring chicken. And then people would be like, that's no spring chicken.
I like that. And I like the way you told the story too. That's no spring chicken.
What about a summer chicken?
What's wrong with a summer chicken?
I'm not really sure.
Summer chicken didn't have a tough
Maybe
life
they're
either.
like sweating so much, and burning fat, and like
sweaty chickens. Don't sell me that sweaty chicken. That's a gross sweaty chicken. I don't want
I
it.
don't want that chicken that went on a diet.
We got 12 more minutes of show. Then I got to read something really fast, which you will hear on a major network, which may or may not have gotten picked up by the microphone. I think it did. Anyway, 760-517-6844 is the phone number. Who's this?
Hey, this is CJ.
CJ, you sound excited. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Michigan, Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, you're in Detroit, Rock City?
I am in Detroit, Rock City.
That is
I've been waiting for like
Well, again,
Either way,
Jeez, I made fun of the other kid.
my
For just 20 minutes.
I
Now
know,
can't
14
continue to make
minutes.
fun of
My
people.
apologies. But you know what? You could have kept yourself kept yourself company by listening to 101 WRAF right there in Detroit Rock City, because I'm the voice of that station. Have been since about 2009, and because of them, yeah, I follow, because I do a lot of work for them. I followed your Detroit Lions, who had an outstanding year last year. The Tigers had a good year. Opening day in Detroit is going to be on April 14th, and I hope you're ready for it.
I am. You believe I am.
Yeah, but definitely check out 101 WRIF. You got Dave and Chuck in the morning. You got Jade over there, Meltdown in the afternoon, and I do all their voiceovers.
Yeah, I listen to them all the time.
Oh, nice.
Funny.
All right. You ready to play the game?
Yep, let's do this.
Cool.
All right, do you want one? I haven't given anybody else the choice, so you're special. Do you want one that's a little easier or more difficult?
A little easier, please.
Okay.
All right.
What does it mean if somebody says no dice?
Not happening. Means not
Yeah,
happening.
you got it.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Where does that one? I mean, is that another gambling reference, Banana?
Yeah, so whenever it was that gambling wasn't legal, basically, people would like hide their dice, or they would even. I read they would even swallow it.
Ew.
Yeah, so that they talk about a choking hazard.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't get in trouble or whatever, but they would say no dice. No, I didn't do it.
Oh, that's kind of funny. I would not have thought it would be swallowing the dice to hide the evidence. But good job on getting that one. Did you have a question for us?
I do. How hard is it to be a voice actor?
It takes an extraordinarily long time to get into the business. And I think something that Brooks and I are going to be covering in a show next week, in order to become an expert or expertly proficient in anything, it takes about 10,000 hours. It's not a new idea, but it's something we're going to talk about next week, because just learning how to use your voice is very difficult to begin with. And then learning how to act is a whole different thing. And both of them take years and years and years of practice. I thought I was good in the first couple of years of trying, and I started sending out demos until people told me, like, you're bad. Like, you're not good at this. You need a lot more practice. And I was like, oh, okay. Kind of knocked my confidence down and started from the beginning. But I would say it took me about 10 years to become solidly proficient at the job.
Wow.
That's discouraging for some to hear.
It is, but you sound young, and if it's something that you want to do, and I mean, practice. See, practicing surfing is really hard. Like going out there, getting through the waves, getting away. It's trying not to drown, trying not to get beat up. But practicing voiceovers, you can do it at any point. I used to just practice in my closet when I was in college. I just go into a closet, surround myself with clothing, and just read and recite copy and try and deliver it better and more naturally. So you can do it at any time you want. Did you want to get into voice acting?
I do want to get into voice acting.
Well, this big sticker on the side of my microphone is for Voice University. I mean, it does take years before you're making a living at it, but since you know so early, you could be making a living, before you're too old. I would suggest possibly checking out voiceuniversity.com, and Brooks actually set up a code. If you type in Pete25, you'll get 25% off the tuition, so it'll knock it down to $75, and it'll literally give you step by step the whole path you need to learn to get into voice acting. I put it all there.
All right. Yeah, I'll be sure to look into that. I'll keep listening to WRIF.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
great.
Now that you know, you'll immediately figure out when you hear his voice.
Yeah, Dave and Chuck the Freak on 101 WRIF. That's me.
No, what? Awesome.
You love to throw in a little
radio voice every now and then. Chuck the Freak. Those guys actually interviewed. I was kind of not doing a lot of interviews because I didn't really know where people were coming from. But when the gym story was really big, I got a wake up call from their producer in the morning. They're like, this story's all over the place. It's on Reddit. It's like making headlines. They're like, you want to talk to the guys? I'm like, okay. It was one of the only interviews I did about it. I went on in Detroit and talked about the lady accusing me of staring at her in the gym. I appreciated them calling me, saying that they wanted me to. Am I getting screamed because my story was boring?
I was imitating the lady.
Oh, okay. 760-517-6844. We're going to try and get through a couple more calls before I have to do some national news reads, apparently. Hey, who's this?
Hey, my name's Chase.
Chase, where are you calling from?
Virginia.
All right, you ready to play the old-timey phrase game?
Sure.
Go, Banana.
Okay, so if somebody says somebody is a bigwig, what does that mean?
Oh my God! Wait, no.
Oh.
You got this, man. That's the easy one.
Maybe they're just
Oh.
not a good friend or something. I don't know.
Oh, now I feel bad.
It's okay. I mean,
I want to know where that one comes from. Should we give the answer?
sure.
Okay. A bigwig is
you.
just someone who's important.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Or yeah, and a lot of times I hear it. People will say they be like, oh, they think they're a bigwig.
Yeah.
I feel like sorry. I feel like that's referencing like back in colonial times where they wear those huge white
Yeah.
wigs.
That's exactly
Is
where
that,
it came from.
oh, that's where it came from?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this true? Did the reason that they used to wear wigs all the time is because everybody had lice? And they kept, is that what it is?
Okay,
That's true.
I have totally read that before, but when I've been like lately, if I come up with a phrase, I've been Googling it to make sure that I'm not wrong. And the one that I read about the bigwig thing is that people really wanted to be blonde, and they thought of it as like them being so like innovative or whatever, like beating genetics. Like I can be blonde too, so they were making wigs.
Why didn't they just use hair dye?
They didn't have that then. And so basically, the bigwig came from the fact that if you had a lot of money and you were an important person, the bigger your wig. 'Cause,
Okay.
like, the poor people would have wigs that were just like a few strands.
Little chintzy wigs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Well,
cool.
all right. Well, you didn't get bigwig, but did you have a question for us?
Yeah. Would you ever get another pet?
We do. We have. I mean, so I lost Superdog. I'm assuming you're referencing that. We do have another dog.
Yeah.
Do you mean beyond the 2 dogs that we already have?
Yeah, like maybe like a tortoise or like a snake or something. Probably not a snake.
I've
but...
told them they need a peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really pushing for the peacock.
Which
He
one's
wants
the-
to be in the pool and
Yeah.
see some peacocks roaming around.
Summertime lounging with a peacock walking over, and you know what? Peacocks actually kind of sound like that screaming donkey.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they
Peacocks
do.
totally just go like. They do not sound.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what you'd hear in the
Pretty dead
backyard
on.
all the time. Yes, I would like a peacock or a giraffe. Since you're asking, I think those are one of the 2 things that I would get. My studio here is on the 2nd floor of the house, and I would effing love it if a giraffe just came over and like stuck his head in the window every so often. I was like, "Hey, got some leaves for me
As
to
the
eat?"
person who picks up the poop of the 2 animals that we own, we are not getting a giraffe.
Might be pretty big.
You don't want to pick up giraffe. But here's the thing: I might be able to find giraffe poop.
Good point, actually.
true.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just
I
Just
can't. I
get a
can't
hefty
find.
bag and,
Yeah, hefty bag. I can't find little dog poop, especially little Skylar poop. But if there was a big giant giraffe poop, I could probably like nose my way over to it. That was a
Don't
good
step in it.
question. I don't sure if that's where you thought that question was going to end up, but I liked it.
And I like turtles.
I like turtles. Banana
I
likes
like
turtles.
turtles.
I like turtles. We are at 5:59. I did tell them that we started like 5 minutes late because of all the nonsense. Let's try and let's rapid fire through 2 more, and then I got to get on the microphone.
Rapid fire, people.
I got to get on the real microphone and do some real work right after this. But 2 more old timey phrases, and the first person is here right now. Who's this?
Hi, this is Jen.
Jen, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Southwest Florida.
All right, Southwest Florida. You ready to play the old timey phrase game?
I sure am.
All right, Banana. What do you got?
You actually sound like a real adult, so now I have to
Yeah, I
find
know.
a hard one.
Well,
You
that's what I
wanted me
was
to go
thinking, too.
fast? All right, what does it mean if somebody says, Bob's your uncle?
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
No,
there you go.
Bob's your uncle.
Oh, Bob's your uncle. There you go. It's true.
I don't know this one.
Is that correct?
Never heard that one.
I don't know.
It's
I
close.
mean, like,
Usually
close. Kind of like a there you have it. Now, I'm old. I should know this one.
I mean, I don't blame you for not having an uncle named Bob. Like, I don't.
It means
I have an ex-husband named Bob. Does that count?
Yeah. So if someone said Bob's your ex, she'd know what that means. She'd go, that was a problem.
I sure would.
Bob was a
I don't
problem.
think you understood your ex Bob, because Bob your uncle means that you have understood what they have said. It seems concise. You can follow through on the direction.
That's what Bob's your uncle means?
Good. I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the
Not
other
that you should
then
have listened to your ex-husband. I mean,
you can
Your
start
ex.
using that, and then people will be confused, just like we all were when we heard that term. Where'd that come from?
Honestly, you said we're supposed to go through rapid fire.
All right. Well, I feel bad because I know we have people waiting on 20 minutes,
But if you
14
gave me
minutes.
instructions to be like, this, and this, like, you got it, I'd be like, Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. Hey, Meta, where did the phrase "Bob's your uncle" come from? It's
The
thinking.
phrase Bob's your uncle originated from British Prime Minister Robert Gascoigne Cecile's appointment of his nephew Arthur Balfour as Chief Secretary for Ireland in 1887, seen as an act of nepotism, and now means, and there you have it, or no problem.
Wait.
She did say there you have it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to go back and give you a retroactive.
Hey, I have to tell you, that was a total guess. I'm being honest.
I got to give you a retroactive. There we go. Yeah, because you totally nailed it.
All right, well, maybe I just read too deep because it was like I got more details than maybe I needed.
See, and this is why we can't rapid fire banana. We got to dig deep, get the actual answers.
I love it.
All right.
All right, you've
Did you have a question for us?
I do have a really quick question.
Okay.
I know that you've already kind of alluded to doing voice acting and what it would take to get into and lots of practice. Do you have any advice for somebody who is interested, for the long run, as far as once you get into voice acting, what helps you keep going?
In terms of keep going, like building your career or just not burning out? Building your career is
building the career and not burning out. I mean,
you have to be very available.
Yes, you have to be extraordinarily available. I mean, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That with the phone call.
Yes. and it really, the reason it does take 5 or 10 years is because you just, all the voiceover jobs right now are taken. They're all filled.
Right.
And you put your name out there and you audition for something and they're like, Jen, I didn't like Jen's read for that, but maybe the next time they hear it, they're like, yeah, then maybe. It's just getting in there. It's it's just like being a Hollywood actor or actress. You go to the auditions a bunch and then you make enough good impressions, then all of a sudden there might be a project that you're good for. It's really just putting yourself out there as much and as often as you can. And then, there's a lot of movement in the entertainment business too. Like I've been working for people at CBS who ended up at Paramount, or people who were at Fox and now they're at HBO Max. And, they're like, well, HBO didn't want to use you, but now I'm over at this new place. Now I'll use you. So it's really just shamelessly self-promoting as much as you can.
That's fantastic. All right. Well, thank you both so much for your time, and I hope you have a great evening.
Thanks, Jen. I appreciate it. All right, should we do one more and then I'll get in the booth?
All right, one more.
Or is that okay? One more. Rapid fire. This is going to be the last call. I promise. Who's this?
Oh my God! Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I'm glad you're our last call because you're excited.
Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Haley. I'm calling from Canada, Alberta.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
I like people from Canada. I'm American and I like Canadians.
Me too. Who doesn't like Canadians?
I don't know. There's some stuff going on in DC right now that might lead people to believe otherwise, but I like Canadians.
Yeah. We're pretty chill.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Eh? Did you want to play the Old Tymey Phrase game?
Sure.
All right. Banana.
See if I can get it.
What does it mean if something is considered to be a house of cards?
A house of cards.
Yep.
Whole Kevin Spacey show based on that, or named after that.
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
What does it mean if a situation or whatever is considered to be a house of cards?
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow
give it
your
away.
house down.
I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue.
That's okay. It just means that something is unstable. It is quite likely to collapse.
Oh, like me.
if you build a little house out of a deck of cards, it can fall down at any point in time and for any reason, a little gust of wind. So a house of cards is an unstable situation. But since I love Canadians so much, even though you got on the Old Tymey Phrase, is there something you wanted to ask us before we wrap it up for the day?
Yeah. Sorry. How long have you been blind?
I have Jeez. I was going to say.
He did not mean to hang up.
No, I was going to grab the music. I'm not sure if Brooks wanted to give a donkey for that question because that one's multiply answered. But since it was the last one,
she doesn't know the answer.
no, I know. But sometimes I feel okay. So I was losing my
You
eyesight
can just make it
through my entire life, and I'd say in the last 7 or 8 years, about 8 years ago is when it really hit its final phase. I started using the blind guy cane about 5 years ago, and I would say that was the point where I was not able to make sense of any objects anymore. Does that sound about right?
Yeah. Or if you know what it means to be legally blind.
Well, I was legally blind at
Yeah,
age 8.
So I was gonna say, like, that's how long of a journey it's been. He was legally blind by the time he was 8.
Yeah.
And then it's been, basically since late 30s, early 40s that it's been next to nothing.
Exactly. So right now, let's see. I have to go get on another microphone and say words that will be blasted out across the entire nation as I tell people what's coming up later on the news.
I will be downstairs waiting for your return.
All right, let's fire up the adios music. I have to walk over there and get you on a different screen, Brooks, and then we will say adios, and a couple of us will be back next week. I swear one of these days we're going to get all the technical issues hammered out. I swear.
Yeah, okay.
I promise.
Keep your